Hello crochet friends, welcome back. We're starting a new project today. We're going to make a Bible cover or a book cover, whatever you want to use it for. My Bible needs some help. It has a lot of loose stuff and I want to make sure that everything stays in there. So we are making a cover for it. I'm going to use a 3.5mm crochet hook. This is a size 3 light. We call this a light yarn, yes. It's a Lion brand. This is that Mandala. I think it's pretty. I liked how the colors changed. It might not change too much, only because it's not a huge project. But I like the feel of it, and I like the color it's starting with. So that's what I'm going to work with to get going. Now, just to give you a little heads up, we are making this, and I'm going to show you with my Bible here. We're going to start and we're going to make a chain, and it's going to go the length of the top to bottom of your book, whatever one you're using here. So we are working this way, and it's going to wrap around the Bible. So it's the length of this. Now everybody's is different. There are thousands upon thousands of different books, right? So your length may need to differ. So what I did is I chained, and I'm going for demonstration, I'm going to chain 51, because with the lattice that we're doing, that is the stitch, it's a lattice stitch, you need to be a multiple of 2 plus 1. So I did 51, so because 50 is a multiple of 2, divided by 2, it's 25, plus 1. Okay, so that's what I'm doing. So I'm doing 51, and for me, when I worked it up, it was the proper length, because when you start this pattern, it's half double crochets, but you're going to start in the 5th chain from your hook. So it's going to actually be a little shorter. So I'm going to get started, and I'm going to show you what I'm talking about, just so that you can get the proper length for your Bible or your book that you're making this for. Once we get going, the length will be a lot easier to adjust to go around it, but I just wanted to help you out trying to figure out I guess it's the length. I'm not sure if it's the length or the width, depending on how you look at it. Everybody might look at it a little bit differently. So, all that to be said, let's get started. And like I said, I am going to do 51. So I'm going to chain. So that means I'm going to take my yarn and make a circle and wrap the working tail around there. It's in the back. There we go. I'm going to go inside that circle and grab that working tail. Right, there's my tail. This is my working yarn. Okay, I'm going to pull that up on the shank of my hook, just like that. Working with your yarn, not your tail. Just move your little tail out of the way. We're going to chain. So I'm going to yarn over, and I'm going to pull through 1. Yarn over and pull through 2. Yarn over and pull through 3. Yarn over and pull through 4. And I'm going to continue in that pattern all the way until I have 51. Okay, so you do the length that you would like. I'm going to do 51. All right, and it was trial and error. I did it a few times just to see how it was going to be. I worked up round 1, and then I held it against it. So, and because remember, your yarn's going to have a little bit of give too. So just to help you out with that. So that's 5, and I'm going to keep going to 51. Here we go. Okay, there's 51. So I've got a nice chain here of 51. And now we're going to get ourselves going. Okay, row 1. We want to do a half double crochet in the 5th chain from the hook. So a half double crochet, we yarn over, and we're going to go, this is where we are. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we want to go into stitch 5. So we yarn over, we enter stitch 5, yarn over and pull through. You have 3 on your hook, yarn over and pull through all 3. There's your first half double crochet. And then we're going to give it a chain 1. Okay, and we're going to yarn over, and we're going to skip our next chain. So this next one right here, skip that. We're going to go into the next one and we're going to give it a half double crochet. So enter, yarn over and pull through, yarn over and pull through all three. Chain one, yarn over, skip the next stitch, go into the following one. Yarn over and pull through, yarn over and pull through all three. Chain one, yarn over, skip the next stitch, go into the following stitch. Yarn over and pull through, yarn over and pull through all three. Chain one. And that is going to be our pattern all the way down our chain here. Just keep your chain as straight as possible. And we're going to do half double crochet. So skip, go into the next one, yarn over and pull through, yarn over and pull through all three. Chain one, yarn over, skip, go into the next one, yarn over and pull through, yarn over and pull through all three. Okay, so that's the half double crochet. It's not hard, is it? We're going to keep going. Don't forget to skip your stitch in between there. That's what gives us the nice spacing. Yarn over, skip, go into the next one. And then also your chain one, because that gives you your spaces. So it's all set up properly for the lattice, okay? So keep going along no matter how long you have made your chain to fit on your bobble or your book, whatever you're making it for. But yeah, you just want to make sure you're skipping. You don't want to forget your chain one. And you're just going to keep trucking along. Not too terrible once you figure out that half double crochet, right? And here we go. All right, keep going with that. I'll see you at the end where we began our chain. Here we go. Okay, this is my last half double crochet. Excellent. Now we're going to move on to row 2 and we're going to chain 2. So yarn over and pull through 1, yarn over and pull through 2, and turn your work. All right, we're facing the other side now. This is how we're looking on the other side. Very good. That chain 2 counts as the first half double crochet of this side, okay? And now we're going to be working in these nice spaces. So we need a half double crochet in our first chain space, which is right here. So yarn over, enter, yarn over and pull through. Yarn over and pull through all three. Here we go. Chain 1, yarn over. I'm going to go into the next chain space. Yarn over and pull through. Yarn over and pull through all three. Chain 1, yarn over. Enter the next space. Yarn over and pull through. Yarn over and pull through all three. Chain 1. All right, how are you doing with that? Everybody on the same page? Okay, yarn over, enter the next space, yarn over and pull through, yarn over and pull through, all three, chain 1, yarn over, into the next space, yarn over and pull through, yarn over and pull through all three, chain 1. Okay, we're going to keep going with this. And this is what is forming our lattice pattern. All right, so we're going to keep going along. We're doing half double crochets, chain 1, looking great. Okay, keep going until you get done with all those little spaces there. I need a little more yarn, I'm sorry. It was kind of tugging on me. Here we go. Still on the same color with this. I'm interested to see if I even make it to another color because it's not a very big project. So you just, you never know. It might not. It's okay. Even if it does, I think it'll be pretty. I like this color a lot. Now you will need some buttons. How many is choice. You don't have to do, you can do 2, 3, whatever you'd like. You could even do like the little ones that just poke through like a clasp. So that's a choice, and sometimes I wait till the end of the project to decide which ones I want to use, because you kind of got to see how it looks, you know, how your coloring is and everything. I have a whole tin of buttons my grandmother had made up for me when I was younger, and they're really, it's nice because they're old buttons, and I like that. I like to use the old ones. It makes the project look kind of interesting. I like that a lot. Got a little something in there. There we go. And my stitch isn't right, so let's start that one again. Looked like I had a split on my thread, my yarn there. Okay, we're getting near the end. And we did all those nice half double crochets and chain ones. Okay, so how are you doing? Everybody okay? I think once you master that half double crochet, it's going to be spectacular, isn't it? Okay, last one. Last one. There we go. All right, I want to pull this up just to show you. This is what we've got so far. So this would be your right side. This is where we began, right? I want to grab this. Okay, so going this way. Even got myself confused. So we want to be the length this way. Now we are putting a border on it, so I've given myself a little bit of extra length there. A little shortness on it, so just in case, because I know I'm going to have a border, and it will stretch a little bit too. So when you're figuring out what you need for your chain, think about that. It will stretch a little bit. There will be a border on it. So like I said, this was chain 51 that we started with. I think that's going to be okay for me. So I'm going with that. That is the end of row 2. If you're still working, not a problem. Take your time. If you're still trying to decide on the length of your chain there for your Bible or your book, just take your time. If you have to take it out, it's no big deal. It's going to be all right. I promise. Mine is about 9 1/4 inches. The length that I'm trying to make for my book. So my book is 9 1/4 inches. So that, if that helps you out, if yours is about the same, then you know that 51 would be adequate. All right, so give it a try. Let's start, finish up here with row 2, and we'll meet up next time with row 3. And hopefully everything will be all situated and you'll be going great. But this is what the lattice looks like so far. So I'll see you next time. Thank you, and have a joyful day.